So here we are back. Wanted to show you, see, when it goes like that, you can see how does this not leak? I don't know where I stopped off, but you know, and I looked and how does it not blow in the side right here? But it doesn't. So what I'm thinking is, it's the only thing I can figure, because I've never had one leak, and people always ask me that. This right here, I believe, because it hangs over and you have this lip coming up right here, I believe it creates a little eddy. And so the air swirls like that and keeps the water from blowing up underneath. You know, won't allow it. I think that's why this lip is curved. But, you know, I'm kind of getting into a little too much detail. You just wanted to know how to install it. But, you know, if you're selling the job, this is the only kind of ridge vent I use. I use a CertainTeed ridge vent. I'm a pro Malarkey guy, but they don't make a ridge vent, and the CertainTeed ridge vent is badass. Like I said, I've been putting this ridge vent in for as long as they've been making it, which is 20 plus years, and I've never had one leak. And we live in Hawaii where we get major rain and you know, a lot of wind and everything, and so I can't believe it baffles me why it doesn't, but it doesn't. But it'll cool the house down 10 to 15 degrees, and I'm not kidding you. And because it lets all the hot air out of the top, but it's really crucial that you have soffit vents, because it allows the air to come from the bottom and suck that cold air in. When the hot air in the attic rises, it creates a vortex and it just sucks it out. I mean, when you cut these vents open, when I have them closed and you cut them open, you can feel, I've had to pretty much almost have it blow my hat off. I've had to move my hat like that because just so much hot air rushes up out of there. And like I said, I tell people, yeah, your house is going to be like 10 to 15 degrees cooler, and they're like, yeah, great. And then, you know, I don't really think they comprehend it, because, you know, 6 months later, I'll see them and they go, hey, Bob, you know what? He goes, my house is way cooler. I haven't hardly had to run my air conditioning. You know, it really works. And I'm like, yeah, I know. What, you think I was just telling you for my health? What the heck, man? Maybe, you know, and so, but it's just really cool, because it's really nice to see a customer after the fact, and you know, you've done something that really helps benefit them, besides giving them a nice dry roof, is to give them something, to cool their house down, because I mean, that's essential. And it also, by the attic being cooler, it also preserves the shingles, because they don't get hot and they don't get cooked from the inside. It also, one of the crucial things is when the sun goes down, it allows all that hot air to escape. And so a lot of times, if you don't have ridge vent, let's see if we can get some, there we go. Now we can get some waves in the background. When you don't have ridge vent, you can feel it. It'll, you know, at 10 o'clock at night, you can touch your hand to the ceiling and it'll still be warm, because that hot air is trapped in there. So even though your house may be hot during the daytime, as soon as that sun goes down and that last little bit of air, that hot air kicks out, your house is going to be cool in the evening, which is a huge asset. So this is ridge vent. We got it laid out. As you can see, it out for us. It's all just in place. I'm going to nail it all in. And then we'll ridge it, and I'll get back with you and show you how to cap it off at the end once it's all ridged. All right, well, thanks for listening, and hopefully this helps. All right, aloha.